Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Jessie Talley, your faculty coach, and I wanted to come on today to talk about building and creating your communities matter, right? So, as a new faculty, or even if you just finished getting tenure, your community matters to help you go through this tenure track and even the tenure process to move up to the next level, right? And so, what is important for you to do is to be able to identify who those specific people are going to be in terms of your process to help you move forward. So, for example, you may want to have someone that you can talk to that can help you focus on doing better at your teaching. So, in terms of telling you about different practices that you can do, people who are able to come in and evaluate you to help you do that. You want some people who are dedicated to helping you learn about different things in terms of building your research program and also being able to tell you about different opportunities that might be available to you to help you be able to go out and get grants and receive money or to even collaborate with, right? Especially if you're a new tenure track faculty, you want to be sure that you start to create some collaborations ahead of time. And you might even need to go back and rely on some of your people that you met during your doctoral process who may also be going on tenure track to try to start developing those relationships to be able to go after funding together. The other piece is your service. So connecting with different people in your community as well as across campus that may be participating in certain programs that you might be interested in, that you have a passion for, that you want to help out with, those are important. And depending on what you want to do in terms of academia, everyone has different pathways and goals. Some people want to just stay at the teaching level, be a professor. Some people want to move into admin in terms of being chairs and deans and things of that nature. Or you may want to have another approach to being in another position related to student success or things of that nature, right? And so the key is to figure out like where you want to go and to begin to develop those relationships with people across campus or even not at your institution that may be doing the position that you want to do. And so the reason why I said it's very important or why I titled this as building and creating those connections or that community is because as you go through this process, you need various people to be able to go out and talk to about different things. And so one person is not going to have all the answers to your question, and they may not even be the best person to talk to about specific things. And so you want your community, even outside of the university, right? So even like your family or your support, right? Because as we go through this, sometimes it can be a little challenging. And so you want to make sure you have people who can pour into you when you're having those moments that may be a little challenging, but also to be able to, who know you, who can speak to you as a person and remind you about those strengths that you may have to keep on going. But all of these people matter. And that's why I kind of named it that. Your community matters. Because at the end of the day, who can you call to basically connect with someone else? Who can come and support you on the drop of a hat? Who can come and just basically like lift you up at any point in time? Like you need people like that in your community. And so if you don't have those type of people or you're not sure who they are, I would challenge you to take inventory on who's in your circle, who's going with you to the next level, who's the people pushing you, who's the people who are kind of either on the same level that are trying to like move in the same direction as you, like your peers, right? Your peer group is crucial and core because those are the people who are going to be going through the same thing at the same time with you. And so the more concrete that group is, the better support that you'll have, like just in real time, right? Because they're going through the process. But you also want to make sure the people that are in your community right above you are very solidified as well, right? And that's because you want to be able to have somebody to bounce those ideas off of. You also want people who are familiar with you in your community, who can kind of speak to the person that you are, that they know that you are, that you may forget or you may try to shy away from, because that's super important as well. And so, like I said, your community matters to your growth, to your expansion. And so, if you don't have the right people in the right places, it can be detrimental to where you're going. And so, like I said, as a faculty member, your main goal is you're trying to, produce scholarly and innovative research. You want to make an impact on your students. You want to also be able to make an impact on your community, to make a contribution to your university. And so having the right people in place helps you to do that. And so I will encourage you that as you're building and creating that community, just take inventory of what you need and begin to kind of map out who those different people are that are going to hold specific places on your journey. And I'm wishing you well. I'll talk to you soon. And until then, remember to do your work that you're assigned to. Talk to you soon.